Good morning. It's the start of day 2, and the one thing I've learnt overnight is that cows must be added to the list of noisy animals, especially at 6 o'clock in the morning. However, I had a perfectly good night's sleep, and now I'm all set to take off the ropes, start up the engine, and start on day 2 of my travels.
So, gently away from the bank then, and a glance to the left leaves me wondering if the water levels are down a bit. Doesn't seem to cause any problems though, as I chug along the Grand Union Canal Leicester Arm, heading south. Progress is always slow on the canal, even in clear open stretches. That is part of its charm after all. But where there are plenty of boats moored and other traffic too, it gets even more genteel. I'm seeing more and more of these GRP cruisers on my travels. They're not the prettiest boats in my eyes, but they are substantially cheaper than steel narrowboats. It is but a hop, skip and a jump from Watford Locks to the Norton Junction turn, left there to head south down the Grand Union, right to go west. You can't actually see what's coming as you approach, which means slow on the throttle. Good thing too, as this hire boat was going straight on in front of me as I began my turn. If I say so myself, I was pleased with my helmsmanship. It's a sharp right and I didn't bang into anything. Good thing no other boats were coming, as you go straight under a bridge with its typical constricted width underneath. Here I decided to moor for a bit, partly because it's not warm at all, and partly because I don't want to get to Braunston too quickly. I've an appointment there in 3 days, and it's only a day's journey away. No lovely metal on the canal bank to tie round here, it's traditional pins into the muddy bank, at least at the front. Better luck at the back, where there is something decent to hook into, so at least one of my lines should be secure. Pity about the state of the bank though, its collapse marked with nasty orange hairnets. This is a beautiful place to pause for a while though. Look at that lovely sloping valley, and but for a gentle roar of a road in the background, it's splendidly peaceful too. Really, could you have a more tranquil scene? This is what I bought the boat for. No need to fire the engine up for electricity either. The solar panels are doing a sterling job.
Having stopped because it was all a bit dull and gloomy, the sun has now come out, and it is an absolutely glorious afternoon, so I'm going for a walk along the towpath.
Here are some views from that walk. First looking west down the GU from the bridge. That's me moored top left. This is the Leicester Arm that I just came down and turned off. Can't help but show you the view again. 200 yards down the canal is the very useful Elsan point for emptying your cassette loo. Yes, there will be a video about this one day. Going south down the Grand Union, this is how it looks just below Buckby Top Lock. There it is, that boat's just come through Norton Junction. Further along, the sun is beating down and I'm very much enjoying my afternoon.
You know what? This is just bloody marvellous.
Just soak in this loveliness for a second. Even as I wander, my former work colleagues are slaving away at their desks. Look at this lovely fella who joined me as I sat on a handily placed bench by the canal. Couldn't help but film him. Squirrel! Surely this has got to be a money earner on a canal bank in summer. This little shop offering ices and canal miscellany, all painted flowers and castles. Fancy buying a little house here? Probably not cheap. A random picture of some wildlife now. I'm no ornithologist, but these aren't ducks or swans. Are they geese? This is definitely a bird of some kind, I know that. And so it's time to walk back towards the boat at Norton Junction. Then, an idea. Let's de-rust the gas locker.
The trouble with cleaning out the gas locker is there really is only one way to do it properly, and that's to go inside. Come with me. We're going to get very close and intimate. And here we are, inside the gas locker, whereupon I can scrape the rust out. It's giving me terrible cramp in my legs. but I have collected quite a pile of rust.
The trouble is that over 15 years the locker's got damp, and that's turned to a pile of slushy rust which is sitting there like a sponge holding on to loads of water. Why the prior owners never sorted it I have no idea, and really I need several days to tackle it. But I can start by scraping the loose crud off, and this is the bagful I got out after just a few minutes. The end result was this much. Frankly, it's amazing I still have a gas locker. Inside still looks horrid, but it's a smoother horrid that I can now tackle with power tools when I get another sunny day. Back to bare metal, treat, prime and repaint is the order of the day. Right, that's enough work. Time for a G&T and a bit more of that view.